Americans have a deep love of boy bands. It seems that every few years, a new group climbs to the top of the pop charts, stealing the hearts of millions.
His smile is adorable.
But since the breakup of One Direction in 2015, no other group has been able to capture and hold our collective attention. That is, until BTS. BTS, aka 방탄소년단, the 7-member Korean idol group, has become a global phenomenon. There's RM, Jimin, Suga, V, Jin, Jungkook, and J-Hope.
You can't think about popular music right now without thinking about BTS, arguably the biggest band in the world.
Few people expected a Korean-speaking boy band to become the next IT sensation in the United States. But 6 albums, 6 EPs, 5 tours, and millions of fans later, BTS has cemented its place in American pop culture. Just about every decade has its own boy band on the pop charts. The cycle goes like this. A boy band lands a breakout hit, gets a lot of attention, builds a passionate fan base, releases a few albums, tours the world, and breaks up just in time for a new one to come and take its place.
There's these 7-year cycles where every once in a while a big boy band comes up. You know, in the early 2000s you had NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, and then it took a little break, and then One Direction came back huge. Once One Direction kind of went away and went on their hiatus, there was a gap.
But what's interesting about BTS's rise to fame in the US is how a group from the other side of the world, with only one English-speaking member, took the spot from bands like 5 Seconds of Summer and The Wanted.
It's not just a need for a new boy band every few years. You have to be the right boy band at the right time.
BTS's timing was impeccable. The proof is in the numbers. In 2018, BTS landed 3 #1 albums on the Billboard 200 chart. The last band to do that was the Beatles. They also broke YouTube records like the fastest video to reach 100 million views and the most streamed video in 24 hours.
They have broken so many records. After release, they've been breaking their own record.
Their album, Map of the Soul Persona, had 3 million pre-orders internationally, and when released, topped the iTunes charts in 89 different countries. BTS is the first South Korean group to reach 10 million followers on Twitter, perform at the Billboard Music Awards, and be the musical guest on Saturday Night Live. BTS's music is a blend of different genres like pop, hip-hop, and EDM, and they're known for their catchy hooks and unique choreography. But more importantly, the band members write their own lyrics. And even though they're mostly in Korean, the socially conscious songs usually contain a few English phrases.
The lyrics, they're not superficial. They're actually they mean something. They talk about issues that we can relate with.
Experts agree that a big part of America's fascination with BTS stems from a desire for something new.
I think K-pop is having a moment because it's extremely different.
Not only is there an increased appetite to understand different cultures, but I think that there's a huge